Hi guys, yesterday's video where I said that I lost my materials for yesterday's video, it said in the description that this week I was going to be doing a bunch of theories, and well, before I get into this theory, I just want to say something. I'm not very good at theories. This is just, of course, all speculation. And also, before I begin this video, say hello. Oh, wrong way. Oh, right. Say hello to the little doggy. And pretty much today is a kaiju theory. I'm talking about the MUTOs from the 2014 Godzilla movie and Clover from the Cloverfield movie. The reason why, and I think that these two monsters are kind of, related in some way, because A, they both look extremely similar. And I mean extremely similar. From their long appendages, their like a giant open jaw whenever they open it. And well, I'll get into more in that case. Pretty much they both came out of an ocean, and well, the MUTOs, of course, the male MUTO came out of the ocean, the female one came out of Nevada, and well, Clover came out, well, okay, the male MUTO came out of I'm pretty sure it's Atlantic, and Clover came out of the Pacific. And well, people might try to debunk this by saying that it can't be, because Clover is much longer than the MUTOs. And I have one reason to say why she is longer. It is because she has been near an oil rig the whole entire time. She has lived, or he, whatever, has lived nearby an oil rig its whole entire lifespan, or just oil. And then another compelling piece of evidence is that on the wiki about the monsters, it says that the female MUTO is 91 or something like that, 0.44, which converts to 300 feet. And apparently, Clover is 240 to 300 feet tall. So it would make sense if they are related, and the only reason why Clover is longer is because of the fact that Clover has taken in some radiation of some sort from the oil rig. I don't know how, but who knows. And then another compelling piece of evidence is that the MUTOs, they are giant versions of a parasite back in the same time of when Godzilla was, I don't know, they lived pretty much at the same time as Godzilla, and well, they are parasites, and Clover drops these things, which the government calls parasites. I can't really think of any more compelling evidence off of the top of my head besides their looks, how the female MUTO and Clover are the same height, and how how the MUTOs are parasites, and Clover drops these things known as parasites. Of course, even though J.J. Abrams had said that that Clover wasn't from space, many people think that Clover is from space, mainly because of the falling object. And well, if you think about that, there's one simple explanation. If both of them are from, and let's also assume that the MUTOs are from space. Back in the old days of Godzilla, Godzilla had an enemy known as King Ghidorah, and well, Ghidorah was made by aliens. Of course, if this is connected to the main Godzilla story, the MUTOs could be like King Ghidorah. And of course, that would in turn mean that Clover could be King Ghidorah, could technically represent King Ghidorah. And it does make sense considering that there are 3 of them, and King Ghidorah himself had 3 heads. And of course, what am I trying to say? Oh, right. And it would make sense, considering the end of Cloverfield, how there's an egg falling into space, and, well, of course, King Ghidorah was made by aliens, and it could be aliens trying to destroy the most powerful country in the world from 2 sides. First trying out with the MUTOs on the west, and then using Clover on the east. And of course, Clover could be a better version of the MUTOs, because A, she drops the parasites, or he, whatever, it drops the parasites, and B, it also, it's also much longer than the MUTOs. Of course, there's also the fact that Clover would definitely be a better version of the MUTOs because of one tiny thing. She survived, or it survived a giant it survived an explosion. Because at the end of Cloverfield, there's a clip that, when played backward, it says, it's still alive. Evidently, and many people speculate that it's talking about Clover. And of course, the MUTOs were killed just by Godzilla's, radiation beam from his mouth. Which, of course, would mean that, which means that if Clover and the MUTOs were connected somehow, like I'm suggesting, via the aliens, Clover would end up being much more, Clover being able to survive a bomb that I'm pretty sure destroyed New York would be, if, of course, I am correct, would mean that it would definitely survive Godzilla's, radiation beam. And then, of course, the aliens would have their revenge. Yeah, I'm just rambling on. So I'm just going to end the video here. Goodbye. Remember, theories all week. Still going to have the puzzle party tomorrow. Bye.